From the Detroit Free Press in the heart of the Motor City, it's Tuesday, November 17th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. Workers in restaurants, casinos, movie theaters, and many other businesses are expected to lose jobs due to new Michigan restrictions to control the coronavirus. Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced the new measures, which include halts to indoor dining and in-person learning for high schools and colleges on Sunday. They take effect Wednesday. It's not known how many more Michiganders will lose their jobs as a result. But Whitmer said Tuesday the federal government needs to step up with a new stimulus package to help the unemployed. The state, she said, is not in a position to do much.
We do have some unemployment that is available, but I'll just recognize our resources are strapped, just like every state in the nation. And that's why this stimulus is so important.
Congress has not been able to agree on a new stimulus package, and it's not clear what, if anything, will happen until a new president and Congress is sworn in. Whitmer said she will join other Midwest governors Tuesday in making a plea for action.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Omar Abdelbaki. The city of Detroit on Monday announced how it will enforce Governor Gretchen Whitmer's new restrictions on businesses and schools amid climbing COVID cases across the region.
The Midwest is absolutely covered in COVID.
That was Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan. So, in an effort to slow the spread, the health department will conduct unannounced inspections on businesses and schools. Businesses that don't comply with the guidelines from Lansing will face a $1,000 fine and potential closure. And because there are 4 current outbreaks in Detroit schools, teachers who don't comply with guidelines will be fined $200. Although COVID cases are skyrocketing across the state, Duggan said Detroit is doing a much better job with handling COVID than the suburbs. Oakland and Macomb counties have over double the infection rate Detroit has.
What we were seeing was behavior in the surrounding suburbs that in my mind was completely irresponsible. You just drive through into the suburbs, you're seeing people out without masks.
The city of Detroit is offering free testing to all residents at the Williams Recreation Center on the city's west side. Next day appointments are available by calling 313-230-0505. Detroit officials are urging residents to follow state guidelines this Thanksgiving and to understand the risks of holding a Thanksgiving gathering.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, and let's get right to the analysis of Dave Burkett and Sean Windsor digesting the Lions' 30-27 win over Washington on Sunday, and, perhaps more importantly, what it means for the future of head coach Matt Patricia and general manager Bob Quinn.
Lions fans out there, they want change. I mean, that's what they want, and they think a win like yesterday's prolongs this misery that they're in. And look, as I look at the rest of the season now, right, I firmly believe that had the Lions blown that game, that we would be looking at a coaching change today. The fact that they didn't, and the fact that they are now 4-5, I don't know that there's a natural point now to separate from Matt Patricia until the end of the season. I mean, you're not going to do it, after this game, even if you lose, because you got a short week. Houston, Thanksgiving, maybe, but I mean, look, if you split these next 2 games, you're still in the playoff mix. So I think now we're going to watch these final 7 games and see how this thing plays out. And ultimately that's going to determine what Sheila Fordham does, what Bob Quinn does, if he's still the man, making in charge of the coaching decision.
And I would just say real quickly, unless they lose the next 2 and somehow lose sort of badly on Thanksgiving on a national audience like that, you could see maybe a change after that week. But I'm with you. I think it's an end of the season decision now. We'll see how the next few games play out.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.